What defines a nation? Is it just a flag, an anthem, or maybe a shared history? Or could it be a language? But what if that language was more than just words? What if it was a heartbeat? The heartbeat of a people, their identity, their very soul. In Jamaica, that heartbeat echoes loud and clear through Patwa. Patwa is more than just a dialect. It's a symbol of resilience, a testament to the strength of the Jamaican people. Born from the crucible of colonialism, Patwa has risen above adversity to become a source of pride and unity for millions. But the journey of Patwa has been anything but easy. Misunderstood, stigmatized, and often relegated to the shadows, Patwa's story is one of struggle, resilience, and ultimately, triumph. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of Patwa, exploring its history, its challenges, and its enduring power. We'll uncover the linguistic tapestry that makes Patwa unique, tracing its roots back through the annals of time. Along the way, we'll hear from linguists, artists, and everyday Jamaicans who will share their stories and insights into this vibrant and dynamic language. This is the story of Patwa, the heartbeat of Jamaican identity, a language that speaks volumes about the soul of a nation. Imagine a language that's as rhythmic as reggae, as vibrant as a carnival, and as warm as a Caribbean sunset. That's Patwa, the language that dances on the tongues of millions of Jamaicans worldwide. But Patwa is more than just a way to communicate. It's a reflection of history, a celebration of culture, and a powerful symbol of national identity. Born on the plantations of colonial Jamaica, Patwa emerged from the fusion of African languages with English, creating a linguistic tapestry as diverse and vibrant as the island itself. This unique blend of languages gave birth to a vernacular that was uniquely Jamaican, reflecting the resilience and creativity of a people determined to forge their own identity. Over time, Patwa evolved, absorbing influences from other languages and cultures, enriching its vocabulary and shaping its distinct sound. It became the language of the people, spoken in homes, on the streets, and in the heart of Jamaican communities worldwide. But the journey of Patwa hasn't been without its challenges. Stigmatized and misunderstood, Patwa has often been seen as inferior to standard English, a misconception that has fueled prejudice and discrimination. Despite the challenges Patwa has endured, its roots running deep within the soul of Jamaican culture. It's the language of laughter and love, of music and storytelling, of everyday life in Jamaica. But beyond its cultural significance, Patwa represents something deeper, something more profound, a form of resistance. Born out of the need to communicate across linguistic barriers, Patwa became a powerful tool for enslaved Africans to resist the cultural dominance of their oppressors. It was a way to preserve their heritage, to share their stories, and to forge a sense of unity in the face of adversity. This spirit of resistance is woven into the very fabric of Patwa, a constant reminder of the struggles and triumphs of the Jamaican people. It's a testament to their resilience, their creativity, and their unwavering determination to preserve their cultural identity. To truly understand Patwa, we must journey back in time to the heart of colonial Jamaica, where the seeds of this unique language were sown. Picture the bustling plantations, a melting pot of cultures, where enslaved Africans from diverse regions found themselves thrust together, their native tongues a symphony of difference. In this crucible of adversity, the need to communicate transcended linguistic barriers. Unable to speak each other's languages, and forbidden from speaking the tongue of their oppressors, these resilient souls began to forge a new language, a hybrid born of necessity and ingenuity. They borrowed words and phrases from the European languages they were exposed to, English, Spanish, Portuguese, blending them with the rhythmic cadences and grammatical structures of their African heritage. This linguistic fusion, however, was not merely a passive adoption of foreign words. It was an act of defiance, a way to subvert the colonizers' attempt to erase their cultural identity. In the secrecy of their quarters, under the cover of night, a new language blossomed, carrying within its syntax the echoes of distant homelands and the whispers of resistance. This emerging language, initially dismissed as broken English by the colonial elite, was far more profound. It was the embodiment of resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a people determined to preserve their heritage in the face of unimaginable hardship. This was the genesis of Patwa, a language forged in the fires of adversity, destined to become the heartbeat of a nation. From plantation to emancipation, a language finds its voice. The year 1838 marked a turning point in Jamaican history, the abolition of slavery. With emancipation came a newfound sense of freedom, and for the newly freed people of Jamaica, Patwa became more than just a means of communication. It became a symbol of their liberation. No longer confined to the shadows of the plantation, Patwa spilled out into the streets, its vibrant rhythms filling the air with the sounds of freedom. It became the language of the markets, the churches, and the newly established schools, a unifying force that transcended the ethnic and cultural diversity of the newly emancipated population. Yet, despite its growing prominence, Patwa continued to face prejudice from the ruling class. Deemed bad English or broken language, it was seen as a barrier to social mobility and an impediment to progress. Schools, still heavily influenced by colonial attitudes, discouraged its use, promoting Standard English as the language of education and opportunity. However, the suppression of Patwa only served to strengthen its roots within the hearts and minds of the Jamaican people. It became a marker of identity, a badge of pride, a testament to their shared history and resilience. In the face of adversity, Patwa flourished, its vocabulary expanding, its grammar evolving, its rhythms reflecting the soul of a nation coming into its own. A tapestry of tongues, the linguistic legacy of Patwa. The beauty of Patwa lies not just in its history, but also in its vibrant tapestry of linguistic influences. Drawing from a rich blend of West African languages, primarily Akan, Igbo, and Yoruba, Patwa carries within its structure the echoes of these ancient tongues. The rhythmic cadence, the tonal inflections, the use of repetition and call and response patterns. These are all hallmarks of West African linguistic heritage, woven into the very fabric of Patwa. From the Akan language, Patwa inherited words like obi, witchcraft, and soso, only, while Yoruba contributed terms like nyam, to eat, and una, you plural. But Patwa's linguistic heritage extends beyond Africa, incorporating elements of European languages as well. English, being the language of the colonizers, inevitably left its mark, providing much of Patwa's vocabulary. However, these English words were often infused with new meanings, their pronunciation and usage adapted to fit the rhythmic flow of Patwa. The result is a language that is both familiar and distinct, a fascinating blend of old and new, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of language itself. Patwa stands as a living testament to the power of language to transcend borders, to bridge cultures, and to create something truly unique and extraordinary. Broken English, or a language in its own right, debunking the myth of inferiority. For years, Patwa has been unfairly relegated to the shadows, dismissed as broken English or a mere dialect. This misconception stems from a deeply rooted prejudice that equates linguistic diversity with deficiency, a legacy of colonial attitudes that continue to cast a long shadow over how we perceive language. But Patwa is not simply a corrupted form of English. It's a language in its own right, with its own distinct grammar, syntax, and vocabulary. To label Patwa as broken is to ignore the rich linguistic tapestry that it represents. It's like calling a symphony an unorganized collection of notes, or a painting a random splash of colors. Just as a symphony is meticulously structured with harmony and rhythm, and a painting is composed with intention and technique, so too is Patwa governed by its own internal logic and linguistic rules. Reducing Patwa to a substandard version of English not only demonstrates a lack of understanding of linguistic diversity, but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes about the people who speak it. It reinforces the idea that anything outside the realm of standard English is somehow inferior, undermining the cultural identity and intellectual capabilities of generations of Jamaicans. It's time to abandon these outdated notions and embrace the beauty and complexity of Patwa for what it truly is: a vibrant, expressive, and perfectly valid language that deserves our respect and admiration.
The struggle for Patwa's recognition is perhaps most evident in the education system. For generations, Jamaican schools, still influenced by colonial legacies, have viewed Patwa as a barrier to learning rather than a valuable linguistic resource.
Children who grow up speaking Patwa as their first language often find themselves at a disadvantage in a system that prioritizes standard English. Imagine being told that the language you speak at home, the language you dream in, the language that carries the warmth of your family and culture, is somehow wrong or inappropriate for the classroom. This linguistic dissonance can be incredibly alienating for students, making them feel ashamed of their language and ultimately hindering their ability to learn effectively. The reality is that Patwa can be a powerful tool for learning. When embraced as a legitimate language, it can help bridge the gap between home and school, making education more accessible and engaging for all students. Integrating Patwa into the curriculum not only validates the linguistic identity of Jamaican students, but also opens up opportunities for them to connect with their cultural heritage in meaningful ways. By recognizing and celebrating Patwa within the education system, Jamaica can create a more inclusive and equitable learning environment where all students feel valued, respected, and empowered to succeed.
Despite the challenges, the tide is turning. In recent years, there's been a growing movement to reclaim and celebrate Patwa as an integral part of Jamaican identity. From music and literature to film and everyday conversations, Patwa is increasingly taking center stage, its vibrant rhythms and colorful expressions captivating audiences both locally and globally.
Artists like Louise Bennett Coverley, Muta Baruka, and Buju Banton have long championed Patwa in their work, using its lyrical power to give voice to the Jamaican experience. Their art has not only entertained, but also challenged perceptions, raising awareness about the beauty and significance of this unique language. Beyond the realm of arts and culture, there's a growing recognition of Patwa's importance in academia, linguistics, and even government. Universities now offer courses in Patwa linguistics. Researchers are delving into its rich history and structure, and there's increasing debate about its potential for official recognition. This shift in attitude is a testament to the tireless work of educators, artists, linguists, and advocates who have fought to elevate Patwa's status and challenge the misconceptions that have long surrounded it. Their efforts are bearing fruit as more and more Jamaicans embrace Patwa with a sense of pride and recognize its power to unite, inspire, and define their cultural identity on the world stage. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the rhythmic waves crashing against Jamaica's shores, the melodic calls of tropical birds, the infectious laughter echoing through bustling streets. Now, open your ears to the vibrant soundscape of Patwa, a language that embodies the very essence of Jamaica's soul, a linguistic symphony that dances to the beat of its own drum. One of the most striking features of Patwa is its unique sound system. Unlike standard English, with its emphasis on clear vowel distinctions and precise consonant articulation, Patwa embraces a more fluid and expressive approach to pronunciation. Vowel sounds often glide into one another, creating a melodic flow, while consonants sometimes disappear or transform, adding to the language's rhythmic quality. This rhythmic quality is further enhanced by Patwa's use of intonation and stress. Words are infused with a musicality that can convey a world of meaning, from subtle nuances of emotion to playful irony and emphatic pronouncements. The way a phrase is spoken, the rise and fall of the voice, the strategic pauses and elongated vowels, all contribute to the expressive richness that makes Patwa such a delight to listen to. It's this unique blend of sounds, rhythm, and intonation that gives Patwa its distinctive character, a linguistic fingerprint that sets it apart from other languages and reflects the vibrancy and soul of the Jamaican people. Section 2, A Fusion of Worlds, exploring the African roots of Patwa. To truly understand the essence of Patwa, we must embark on a journey back in time, tracing its linguistic lineage to the shores of West Africa, where the seeds of this language were sown centuries ago. Patwa's African heritage is deeply embedded in its structure, vocabulary, and cultural nuances, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of language in the face of adversity. During the transatlantic slave trade, millions of Africans were forcibly transported to Jamaica, carrying with them a rich tapestry of languages and traditions. As they labored on plantations, they found themselves in a linguistic melting pot, their native tongues a symphony of difference. Out of this need to communicate, a new language began to emerge, a hybrid born from the fusion of West African languages with the European languages they were exposed to. The influence of West African languages, particularly Akan, Igbo, and Yoruba, is evident in Patwa's grammatical structure. The use of reduplication, where words are repeated for emphasis or to create new meanings, is a common feature in many West African languages and is prevalent in Patwa as well. For instance, small means very small, and talk means gossip. This linguistic fusion is a testament to the enduring legacy of Africa in Jamaica, a reminder that even in the face of oppression, culture finds a way to survive, adapt, and thrive. Patwa stands as a living testament to the power of language to bridge continents, transcend time, and preserve the echoes of ancestral voices. Section 3. Beyond words, the art of nonverbal communication in Patwa. In the vibrant tapestry of Patwa, communication extends far beyond the spoken word. Like a finely choreographed dance, nonverbal cues intertwine with language, adding layers of meaning, emphasis, and emotional nuance to every interaction. From expressive hand gestures to subtle facial expressions, Patwa speakers possess a remarkable ability to convey volumes without uttering a single syllable. One of the most prominent aspects of nonverbal communication in Patwa is the use of hand gestures. These gestures, deeply ingrained in Jamaican culture, serve a myriad of purposes, from conveying simple instructions to expressing complex emotions. A quick flick of the wrist might signal dismissal, while a pointed finger accompanied by a furrowed brow conveys a stern warning. Facial expressions play an equally important role in Patwa communication. A raised eyebrow can convey skepticism or disbelief. A sideways glance might signal disapproval, and a warm smile, often accompanied by a knowing nod, speaks volumes about the close-knit nature of Jamaican communities. These non-verbal cues, passed down through generations, are an integral part of what makes Patwa such a rich and expressive language. They add a layer of cultural understanding that transcends the limitations of words, allowing for a deeper connection between speaker and listener. Section 4, From Proverbs to Patwa, the evolution of Jamaican sayings. Woven into the fabric of Patwa is a treasure trove of proverbs, sayings, and idiomatic expressions that offer a glimpse into the wisdom, humor, and cultural values of the Jamaican people. Passed down through generations, these linguistic gems encapsulate a world of meaning in just a few words, providing guidance, commentary, and a healthy dose of wit to everyday life. Jamaican proverbs often reflect a deep respect for hard work, resilience, and the importance of community. For instance, one cocoa full basket emphasizes the value of patience and perseverance, while every hoe hadem stick a bush reminds us that everyone has a purpose and a place in the world. Beyond their philosophical insights, Jamaican sayings are renowned for their wit and humor. Cockroach nur, business in a fowl, fight cautions against meddling in affairs that don't concern you, while wah sweet nanny goat, a go run him belly warns about the potential consequences of greed. These proverbs and sayings are not merely quaint relics of the past, they are living expressions that continue to enrich Patwa, providing a unique perspective on life, love, and everything in between.
Like a river carving its path through the landscape, Patwa is a language in constant motion, adapting and evolving with each passing generation.
Far from being a static entity frozen in time, Patwa embraces change, absorbing new words, phrases, and expressions as it navigates the complexities of Jamaican society and its ever-expanding global reach. The influence of music, particularly reggae and dancehall, on the evolution of Patwa cannot be overstated. From the lyrical prowess of Bob Marley to the innovative wordplay of contemporary artists like Vybz Kartel, Jamaican music has injected a constant stream of new vocabulary and linguistic creativity into the language. Beyond music, Patwa continues to evolve through its interaction with other languages and cultures. The influx of tourists, the rise of social media, and the increasing interconnectedness of the world have all left their mark on the language, introducing new words, phrases, and even grammatical structures. This constant evolution is a testament to the dynamism and resilience of Patwa. It's a language that refuses to be confined by rigid rules or definitions, embracing change as an opportunity for growth and expression. And so, Patwa continues to flow, its rhythms adapting to the changing times, its voice echoing the ever-evolving story of the Jamaican people.
The story of Patwa is inextricably linked to the story of resistance.
Born out of the brutal system of slavery, Patwa served as a linguistic lifeline for enslaved Africans, a way to communicate, connect, and ultimately resist the dehumanizing forces that sought to strip them of their identity and humanity. On the plantations of colonial Jamaica, where communication between enslaved Africans was often restricted or forbidden, Patwa became a language of secrecy, a way to share information, express dissent, and maintain cultural ties under the watchful eyes of their oppressors. It was in the hush-hush conversations under the cover of night, in the coded messages embedded in songs and stories, that Patwa truly flourished as a language of defiance. This spirit of resistance was not merely confined to whispers and secret gatherings. It found expression in open acts of rebellion, many of which were fueled by the shared language and cultural identity that Patwa fostered.
From the Tackies Rebellion of 1760 to the Sam Sharp Rebellion of 1831, Patwa served as a unifying force, a way to mobilize and galvanize resistance against the oppressive forces of colonialism.
The very act of speaking Patwa, of preserving their linguistic heritage in the face of immense pressure to assimilate, was itself an act of defiance. It was a way for enslaved Africans to hold on to their identity, to assert their humanity, and to resist the cultural erasure that was an integral part of the colonial project.
The legacy of resistance embedded within Patwa did not end with the abolition of slavery. Patwa became a powerful tool for social commentary, a way for Jamaicans to speak truth to power, to challenge injustice, and to give voice to the marginalized and dispossessed. Narrator. Instead, it evolved, finding new avenues of expression in the post-colonial era.
From the early days of independence, Jamaican artists, poets, and musicians have recognized the power of Patwa to convey the realities of life in a society still grappling with the legacies of colonialism and inequality. Louise Bennett Coverley, affectionately known as Miss Lou, revolutionized Jamaican theatre with her comedic yet poignant portrayals of everyday life in Patwa, challenging social norms and celebrating the richness of Jamaican culture. Bob Marley, the global icon of reggae music, used Patwa to spread messages of peace, unity, and social justice to a worldwide audience. His lyrics, infused with the rhythms and cadences of Patwa, resonated with people across cultures, transcending linguistic barriers to speak to the universal desire for freedom, equality, and human rights. From the streets to the stage to the airwaves, Patwa has provided a platform for generations of Jamaicans to express their hopes, frustrations, and aspirations. It has become a language of protest, a vehicle for social change, and a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit yearns for justice, equality, and the freedom to speak truth to power.
Reclaiming the narrative, Patwa, identity, and the decolonization of language.
The journey of Patwa is, inextricably linked to the ongoing struggle for cultural recognition and decolonization. For years, Patwa was marginalized and denigrated, viewed as a barrier to progress and a symbol of backwardness. This negative perception, rooted in colonial attitudes that equated European languages with sophistication and indigenous languages with inferiority, had a profound impact on how Jamaicans viewed themselves and their culture. However, a powerful movement emerged to reclaim Patwa, to celebrate its richness, its complexity, and its undeniable role in shaping Jamaican identity. This movement, spearheaded by linguists, educators, artists, and activists, challenged the prevailing narratives that sought to diminish Patwa's significance. They argued that Patwa was not simply a broken form of English, but a language in its own right, with its own unique history, structure, and cultural value. This movement gained momentum, slowly but surely chipping away at the deeply ingrained prejudices that had long held Patwa back. The inclusion of Patwa in schools, the publication of Patwa dictionaries and grammars, and the growing presence of Patwa in literature, film, and music all contributed to shifting perceptions and fostering a sense of pride in this unique linguistic heritage. The fight for Patwa's recognition is ultimately a fight for the recognition of Jamaican identity itself. It's about decolonizing language, challenging the notion that European languages are inherently superior, and creating space for the diverse and vibrant linguistic tapestry that reflects the true richness of Jamaican culture.
the unifying force Patwa as a symbol of Jamaican pride and solidarity.
In a world where language is often used to divide, to create barriers between people and cultures, Patwa stands as a powerful symbol of unity, a linguistic bridge that connects Jamaicans from all walks of life. It's the language of laughter and love, of music and storytelling, of everyday life in Jamaica, a language that transcends social class, education level, and geographic location. Whether you're in the heart of Kingston, the rolling hills of Portland, or the bustling streets of Brixton, London, the sound of Patwa instantly evokes a sense of belonging, a reminder of shared roots and a shared identity. It's a language that unites generations, connecting elders with youth, preserving the wisdom of the past while embracing the dynamism of the present. This unifying power of Patwa is perhaps most evident in times of national celebration and collective struggle. When Usain Bolt streaks across the finish line, breaking world records and inspiring a nation, it's the sounds of Patwa that erupt from the stands, uniting strangers in a chorus of jubilation. And when natural disasters strike, as they inevitably do in this hurricane-prone island nation, it's Patwa that facilitates communication, fosters solidarity, and strengthens the bonds of community. In a world grappling with increasing polarization and division, Patwa stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of language to unite, to bridge divides, and to remind us that despite our differences, we are all connected by our shared humanity. It's a reminder that true strength lies in embracing our diversity, celebrating our unique identities, and finding common ground in the rich tapestry of human experience.
Patwa's enduring legacy, a celebration of language, culture, and identity.
As our exploration of Patwa draws to a close, we find ourselves not at an ending, but at a beginning, a recognition of the enduring legacy of this remarkable language and its profound impact on Jamaican identity. Patwa is more than just a collection of words and grammar rules. It's a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of history, culture, resilience, and creativity. Born out of the crucible of colonialism, Patwa rose from the ashes of oppression to become a powerful symbol of resistance, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Jamaican people. It's a language that carries within its rhythms the echoes of ancestral tongues, the whispers of freedom fighters, and the laughter of generations who refused to let their voices be silenced. Through the years, Patwa has faced its share of challenges, from outright denigration to subtle forms of prejudice. Yet like a bamboo tree swaying in the wind, it has weathered every storm, emerging stronger and more resilient each time. Today, Patwa stands tall, its roots firmly planted in Jamaican soil, its branches reaching out to embrace the world. The journey of Patwa is a testament to the power of language not only to communicate but also to unite, to inspire, and to shape the very essence of who we are. It's a reminder that true strength lies in embracing our diversity, in celebrating the unique tapestry of languages and cultures that make our world so rich and vibrant.
The future of Patwa, preserving the heartbeat for generations to come.
As we look towards the future, the question arises, how do we ensure that the heartbeat of Patwa continues to pulsate through generations to come? The answer lies in recognizing, respecting, and celebrating this unique linguistic heritage in all its complexity and beauty. Education plays a crucial role in this endeavor. By integrating Patwa into the curriculum, not only as a subject of study but also as a language of instruction, we empower future generations to embrace their linguistic identity and to appreciate the richness of their cultural heritage. Beyond the classroom, it's essential to create spaces where Patwa can flourish. From supporting Jamaican artists and writers who use Patwa in their work, to promoting the use of Patwa in media and entertainment, we can help ensure that this vibrant language continues to thrive in the public sphere. Preserving Patwa is not about resisting change or clinging to the past. It's about recognizing the dynamism and adaptability that have always been its strength. As new generations embrace Patwa, they will inevitably bring their own creativity and innovation to the language, ensuring its continued evolution and relevance in an ever-changing world. The future of Patwa lies in the hands of those who speak it, who love it, and who understand its profound significance. By embracing its legacy, nurturing its growth, and celebrating its enduring power, we ensure that the heartbeat of Jamaican identity continues to resonate for generations to come. Please share your own experiences with Patwa in the comments and explore more videos on Jamaican culture.